Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap on this Thursday night. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Baltimore Orioles. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boo. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Dean Kramer.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Up the middle. Throw sails over his head at first. And it's going to wind up out of play. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So in now for Cleveland, Will Brennan. Outside corner, got him looking. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And that one missing low. One out and a runner at second. And he grounds one to the right side. Over to first, and Ramirez is set down. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Here's a 1-1. Fastball is outside. On the ground, right side, Mateo. Sends it to first, and that is that. Back here with my pal Siggy. Our starter in this one, Joey Cantillo. What do you got on him, Chris?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Back now at Oriole Park, and into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. That's in there, and they count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Stays alive. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Naylor makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
You know, it didn't take Mountcastle long to make a splash at the major league level. In 2021, he became the first rookie to lead the Orioles in home runs since Kurt Blefary in 1965.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to Santana. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Kyle Manzardo. Tap back to the mound. Henderson whips it to first on the run. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Naylor went deep in his most recent game. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. No score here in the second. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Cowser hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Lane Thomas. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Here's Tyler O'Neill. O'Neill working through some struggles lately. Hit on the ground to short. Rocchio throws across the diamond. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second. Colton Cowser now at the plate. And a strike in there. And that's a strikeout looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. And next for the Orioles, Kobe Mayo. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
Ball, that's out.
And a big swing and a miss.
Count full.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Top half of the 3rd inning, stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Here's Brian Rocchio.
Shortstop.
Rocchio with a homer in his last game. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is Stephen Kwan. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the Orioles catcher, Gary Sanchez. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
The count is full.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And into the box for Baltimore, Heston Kjerstad. That one fouled off.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Here's Ramon Laureano.
Designated hitter.
Right through there for his strike. Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Now one missed.
3-2.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And that turns the lineup over.
Now batting, second baseman.
So the batting order turns over. Jorge Mateo now. Ball to strike. The pitch. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Baltimore as we go to the top of the fourth. Down the number 2 hitter, Will Brennan. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ground ball to first, and a foul ball. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And out number 1 on the grab.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Mayo under this one. 2 down. Now, Bo Naylor.
Up next for Cleveland, catcher Bo Naylor.
Rips that one to right. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Back now at Oriole Park. And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle.
Cantillo winds and deals. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Now batting,
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Henderson.
1 out, bases empty. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Tyler O'Neill digs in now.
Left fielder Tyler O'Neill.
2 outs. And that's in for a strike. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. That'll fire up the dugout. 3rd home run of the season, and this game is tied. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. Throw on to Santana. That ends the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Here comes Lane Thomas.
Lane Thomas.
Next
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses, and it's 2-1.
You know, these Guardians looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Next
Count is
pitch
3-2.
just misses, and now it's 3-2. Now a screamer into the outfield. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Now here is Gabriel Arias.
Second baseman,
All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. That one
Ball
almost
two.
got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Cowser makes the grab for the second out. Now a chance for Ryan Rocchio.
Now batting, shortstop Ryan Rocchio.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the
Now
ball up the
batting,
middle.
left
Didn't square it
fielder,
up as much as he
Stephen
probably
Kwan.
would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So up next, Stephen Kwan. Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
So
Will
digging in,
Brennan.
Will Brennan. On a line out towards center. And that's the third out. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now, Kobe
Leading off for the
Mayo
Orioles, third baseman, Kobe
fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Mayo.
This one high in the air to left center. Thomas moving under it. And there's one down. And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary
Now
Sanchez.
batting,
Bases
catcher,
empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5.
Sanchez.
That misses. It's 2-2. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around first, heading for 2. The relay, not going to get him. He's in there.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So the go-ahead
Up
run in
next
scoring
for the
position.
Orioles.
Now here's the Orioles
Designated
DH,
hitter,
Ramon Laureano.
Laureano.
Swinging a foul out of play.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
This to center field. Makes a nice running catch. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a ball popped up. Henderson. And there's one away. Carlos Santana digs in
Now
for the
batting,
Guardians.
The first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
That one the other way. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Down
Now
in the count, battling to stay alive, and just a
Kyle
nice
Manzano.
job to put it.
So a new arm out of the
Now
bullpen for the
pitching for the
Orioles,
Orioles.
Keegan Aiken.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Oh, that's 2-strike hitting right there. He did well just to put the ball in play. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the out.
They take the force out, 3rd out. Back here in Baltimore, and stepping in is the speedy Jorge Mateo.
Jorge Mateo.
The 1-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one blasted deep to right. Way back there. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. And a swing and a miss.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit.
Henderson.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hit in the air out to center field. And there's 2 down. Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles at the belt and fires. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Ground ball right side, and it's through for a hit. And now 1st and 2nd with 2 outs.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
That misses the zone. Ball 3. Bounce to Santana. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Yennier Cano. And the batter now, Gabriel Arias. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. So up next, Ryan Rocchio. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Slings to first, and that quickly 2 away. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Sanchez makes the play, and it's out number 3. Set for the last half of the 7th, and into the box for Baltimore, Kobe Mayo.
Now
the new pitcher in the game, Hunter Gaddis.
Number 33, Hunter Gaddis.
Gets under it and pops it up. Puts it away for the out. Gary Sanchez now.
For the Orioles, catcher Gary Sanchez.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Brennan snags it for the second out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And next for the Orioles, Heston Kjerstad. Just missed. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Headed towards the corner. Kwan sprinting after it. He's got it. And that will end the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Gregory Soto.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Rip to third. Whips it to Mountcastle. First out in the top of the 8th. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians.
Jose Ramirez.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce, and they get the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Santana.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
2 down, nobody on. Rip towards third. Whips it to Mountcastle. Guardians go down in order. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Ryan O'Hearn. He represents the go-ahead run. Next pitch way upstairs.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering upstairs. Swings and misses, struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3. Jorge Mateo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now here is Ryan Mountcastle.
First baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Towards first. What a stop. Throw to the pitcher, and that's a nice play to end the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the Guardians DH, Kyle Manzardo.
Kyle Manzardo.
Outside low, and a count 2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Hard hit, right side. He takes it on his own. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Now batting.
And up next for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. On the ground, right side. Fair ball.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
That one not close. Ball 2.
Swings through that. Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then By the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
3-2.
In the dirt. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run in second.
I appreciate wanting to move up there, but that ball didn't get very far away.
Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here comes the closer
Orioles.
here in the ninth, Felix
Now
Bautista.
pitching for the
He has a
Orioles.
great slider with tons of movement.
Number 74.
And here is Gabriel Arias. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 1-2. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Popped in the air. Left field. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. This guy's got good power with one swing. He can win it for him. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Tyler O'Neill. This one in the air. Gaddis hauls it in for the out. And now the right fielder, Colton Cowser.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be. Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Smoked on the ground to second. Throw on to Santana. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. Back now at Oriole Park. And the batter now, Ryan
Leading
Rocchio.
off for Cleveland, shortstop, Ryan Rocchio.
Way out front for strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do
1 ball,
something special
2
right
strikes.
here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And there's the ball.
2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Good job to fight that one off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Man at second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And here is Stephen Kwan.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity to set up.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
And the
2
count,
strikes.
1-2. That's down and in. That one inside. Look out. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. Kerstead going back. Oh, no, he dropped it. And that holds the go-ahead run at 3rd.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Next to hit, Will Brennan. And fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. But no advance from the runners. Pivotal at bat now. Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base.
Up next
Carlos
for Cleveland,
Santana
first
digs in
baseman,
for the Guardians.
Carlos Santana.
Fastball is outside.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to pull a quality strike.
So they're all loaded up. Now a pop-up on the infield. Mayo. And that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Kobe Mayo. Here's a 1-1. Late swing fouled off. Caught him looking for the K.
Now batting.
Here is Gary Sanchez. One away, and the game-winning run stands at second. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And now it's even up.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Fly ball down the line. Hauls it in, 2 away. Heston Kjerstad, the next to hit for the Orioles. Way high there. And the count 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throw on to Santana. And we're headed to the 11th.
Now pitching
Back
for the
now,
Orioles.
we're in extras. And there's a new arm on the mound, CNL Perez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say.
Kyle Manzardo now at the plate. Man at second. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And the runner stays where he is. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So in now for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. Liner, and this could be trouble. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and the Guardians take the lead. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Big RBI for him right there. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Naylor over at second, 1 down. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. That's a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Oh, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Tosses to first. Runner scores, though. That's a little insurance, and the lead is 2. Coming on for the Orioles, Charlie Morton.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Now at the plate, Stephen Kwan. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here in Baltimore, we're in extras here. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Emmanuel Clase comes on trying to close it out.
Now
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
That one in triple digits. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Up next for the Orioles.
Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Mateo.
Jorge Mateo.
Runner at second here, one gone. That's towards center. Thomas makes the play. That's out number 2. So they're down to their final out. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Nope, that's off the
Next
plate.
offering
Ball 2.
misses, and it's 2-2. This could end it. Kerstead on at second with 2 down. That misses. 3-2 now. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.